The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back again. This is The Local Show. Thank you for joining us and spending some quality time as you're clearing out your raindrops and smoke.
I know.
Raindrop and smoke.
Is it really quality time, Tom, or are they like cleaning the magnets off the refrigerator at home or scraping the goo off the door or something?
But the time they're spending with us is quality. You see?
No.
They might be doing a chore or something like that, but the quality comes
we're
from
not like an
listening
add-on?
to us.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the quality
So
part.
thanks for listening, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
And if you want to tell Tom that he sounds great, you can text us 216-0273, the Tom Sounds Great line. If you have questions, if you want to hear someone on the show or you have ideas, reach out to us, 216-0273. That's the Tom Has a Great Voice line.
I'd like a GoFundMe page rather than that.
So you can buy some new grass
Actually,
seed.
buy grass seed and a coffee now and again. It's our pleasure to bring on someone from Onondaga Grown, and her name is Jenny Smith. She's part of Tre-G Farms and part of Onondaga Grown. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. And you are you from Syracuse originally, or?
I'm not. I'm from Western New York.
Okay.
In between Brockport and Batavia.
Yeah, nice.
Brockport, but what is it? What's there?
Albion.
Albion,
Oh, yes.
Tom.
I've driven through there
Albion.
many times, sure.
Yeah. So a small little town.
They don't consider that Albion's not a part of the Finger Lakes, would it? It wouldn't be the Finger Lakes
they're
region.
trying to, but we're Western New York.
Yeah,
but they
that's
are
more-
trying to reach it out that way to make
Sure,
it part of the
yeah.
Finger Lakes. But we're Western New York.
So you're a Bills fan?
Absolutely.
Okay, just checking.
Yep. Used to have season tickets until I
Wow.
moved out here. Yeah.
Gotcha. Did you grow up on a farm at all, or?
So I grew up on a hobby farm. Both of
What
my
is a hobby
What is a
farm?
hobby farm?
So both my parents grew up on dairy farms,
Okay.
and then my mom's had a terrible fire, so they sold after that. And my dad turned his farm into an animal hospital. So my dad's a veterinarian, and my
no
mom's a business manager. So in the back of the barn, we raised cows, pigs, goats, and we showed them.
Crazy.
So we did county,
no kidding.
state, and national shows with the cows.
Wow.
So that was our hobby farm. I had 3 older sisters, and we did the
You were
farm.
all into
So
that.
is the family still into vetting and farming and stuff?
Yep. So my dad is still practicing. My one sister works with them, and then the cows are there. He has some heifers still, and then we've taken some onto our farm. Got some Guernseys, so that's the
Nice.
breed that I
So
grew
your
up with.
dad's Betsy looks sick, call the vet.
Yep.
That's your dad.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So for large animals, not for dogs.
He
and
does
stuff.
large and small. Mainly
Okay.
now he does small animals,
Okay.
but he
Like
anytime he
gerbils,
comes
or
up-
like what small
no,
animal?
dogs, cats,
Dogs, cats, and
Yep.
everything like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. So you met somebody, obviously,
Yep.
and he got married, and he was originally from up here?
Yep. So this
Okay.
is his family's farm. Tre-G's his family's farm. So he's the 5th generation.
Oh, wow.
So we met at Cornell. And then after we graduated in 2017, he went home to the farm. I went out to Buffalo and worked on a dairy farm out there and started a cheese processing plant. And then we got married in 2019.
So you both went to Cornell for what program is that?
Yeah, so I went for animal science with a concentration in dairy science. Cows are my passion.
Thing, yeah.
And he went for agricultural sciences, so more the crop
That's
side.
so cool.
So they're both way smarter than us.
Yeah.
Tom, to be clear.
Now, no one gave me the pronunciation of your farm, and I've been saying Tre-G, but it's Tre-G?
Yep, Tre-G. So a lot
Okay.
of people say Tre-G,
Yeah.
but it's Tre-G. And the reason they came up with it was Baumgartner was the name of the family that started it, and that means tree gardener in
Oh, no
German.
kidding.
So they made it Tre-G Farms to kind of give a little bit of some nostalgia.
So the
to the name.
TRE without the second E is just so people can say it wrong.
Right. Yep.
Spelled Tre.
Yep.
Where are you guys located?
So we're located in Pompey, right on Route 20. It's a beautiful spot. We love it there.
Are you near our friend Mike Albanese?
Yeah,
at all?
right down the road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mike's a great guy.
Yeah. So what happens at the farm every day?
So every day, kind of the cool thing, we went organic. We started the transition in 2015, mainly for business decision and management style.
Why was it a good business decision?
One, so that when Riker decided that he wanted to come back home to the family farm, they wanted to make it so that we could be more profitable while also staying the size that we are. So we reduced we milk 120 cows organically, so a management decision, and then we also put in robots. So the cows are milked on the farm by 2 robots, so we're milking all the time. It makes it so that we only have 1 employee, the rest of us, it's all family run. So that makes it so that it's really nice and easy to have some flexibility. So we feed the cows every morning. We do calves, feed the calves. This time of year, we're doing pasture work. So we have to go out and make sure that the cows have new paddocks and the heifers have new areas to graze.
What makes a cow organic? To take a test or something?
So for the cows, it's a new, it's a year-long process. So it's going, we still vaccinate the cows, but there's no antibiotics, anything that way. It's just a management style for who we're certified through. There's different rules.
Well, what do you vaccinate them with then? If there's no antibiotics,
it's a placebo.
So we can give. So it's like we're vaccinating for things for when they're calves, for to help so they don't get sick and things that way. But it's making it so that we're not adding anything that the certifier doesn't want us to have.
Okay. So there's certain things that you're allowed to do, but still keep it organic.
Yes,
I gotcha.
Exactly. And then the big thing is the feed. So we don't spray any pesticides, herbicides.
Right.
And then they have to go outside and graze in the pastures.
So it's grass raised and
we still feed them. So it's not grass fed. It's not 100% grass fed. That's another.
That's another certification.
Correct. Yep. So we have it so that they go outside in the summer. They graze. They still get fed in the barn, and they go through the robots.
You talked about being able to be more profitable. To me, you go and the organic milk is $8 and the regular milk is $3. Yeah, it costs more, but some people don't decide to do that or not do that. So that model with only 120 head, that's not a huge amount of head for a dairy farm.
Yep.
So you did the math. They're good at math. They went to Cornell.
Right, sure.
And figured out that this is a way you can be profitable and provide locally, organically, something people are looking for?
Yeah. So it was a way to kind of do value added for our milk, for the milk market. So when we made the transition, it was really, one, we agreed with what organic stood for,
sure.
And we wanted to go that way, and then making it viable for the next generation, for Riker to come home to the farm.
Where can people get your milk?
Yeah, so right now we actually ship to upstate Niagara, which is a Western New York co-op. Wegmans, it's a Wegmans brand.
Okay, I was thinking Wegmans.
Okay.
Yep. So if you go into Wegmans, it's Wegmans brand, and
my wife Judy does buy organic milk.
Yep.
She says, I don't do everything, but she feels better about it.
Yeah.
And that the chemicals and the antibiotics that you're talking about. And years ago, I'm like, what is the organic thing? It looks, to me, organic food doesn't ever look as good, but knowing it's better, it's not as shiny. And does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah.
So you're here in Onondaga Grown. So you're part of the whole Onondaga Grown
culture.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And so when people go to Wegmans or go other places, they can get organic and they can get Onondaga Grown.
Yes. Yeah.
So we appreciate you being here today.
Thank you. Appreciate being here.